UEVR. Could it really be in this town?
In my restless playthroughs, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd let me play in VR someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, with our MetaQuest headset, waiting for you.
I got a tutorial. The name on the video said VRified Games. They said to go to the link in the description and download the profile. Open UEVR and import the config. For working melee combat, download VR Companion. Open it. Go to Load Script and load up Dead Island 2. I know. Different game plays the same. Go figure.
Could Mary really be here? Is she really
playing in VR?
Waiting for me?
What's up, Lil? Yeah. And living there talking head. Coming to you live. Oh shit, son. We all up in the Silent Hill again? Yes, sir.
Is this what I saw in the fog? Whatever it is, it's not human.
And we're back in Silent Hill 2, but this isn't the Silent Hill 2 that you may have seen us play around with before in first-person VR. This is the remake. The remake that's not due out until the 8th. This is Silent Hill 2, the remake.
Alright, come down.
Sorry, man. That's just so excited. Okay. Whew. This game is like putting on a suit that you love, that's just been to the dry cleaners and it's all crisp and fresh and it feels new but yet comfortable. That's this new Silent Hill 2. There are aspects of it that are so familiar, and there are aspects of it that are so new, and oh, goddamn, this is how you do remakes. Yeah, so we're back in it. We got it up and running with UEVR. We have a first-person profile that you can toggle to third person at any time, and I would recommend doing so for cutscenes at least, just hit numpad 0. It plays great. We also have VR Companion set up to use melee weapons. Silent Hill 2 is heavily melee focused. Well, it is and it isn't, but if you want to conserve your ammo, you're going to use those melee weapons, and it's very satisfying in VR. 60 OF motion controls, swing in any direction, beat up some monsters. Lots of fun. So yeah, I think I can safely say Blooper Team have knocked it out of the park with this remake. Now, there was some trepidation when the combat trailer was released a little over a year ago. People were like, whoa, this doesn't look like Silent Hill 2, I don't know. But rest assured, this is absolutely Silent Hill 2. This is so good, it's so respectful to the source material. It plays very close to it, and deviates where it needs to. It's just so good. For fans old and new, you're gonna love Silent Hill 2. Now, for those who don't know, Blooper Team do have a huge pedigree behind them when it comes to horror games. Such titles as Layers of Fear, Medium, and you can tell from playing their first party games that, yeah, they were influenced by Silent Hill. They are fans of Silent Hill. You can see that. The DNA is there in their other games, so it was in good hands. It was always in good hands. So fantastic job. Now, in order to get Silent Hill 2 working, we got the pre-order bonus, which allows you to play 2 days earlier. We waited 4 AM this morning, it unlocked, we downloaded it, had a jug of coffee, fired up UEVR, and went to town. And yeah, what we found when making the profile is, shit, this is Unreal 5. So a couple of things right off the back when it comes to Unreal 5 and UEVR. It is a huge performance hog in VR. Like, I don't care if you're running a NASA computer, yeah, you're going to get lags, you're going to get frame drops. That is the nature of the beast at the moment. Unreal 5 and UEVR, a lot of optimization is still needed. Bear in mind the engine is still new, UEVR itself is still new, and yes, UEVR works fantastically with Unreal Engine 4. It does work with Unreal Engine 5, but performance-wise, it does suffer. It's going to take some time to get that optimization to where we want it to be. So a few things you have to do. If you want to play this, just follow along the guide at the beginning, but one little tip, open up your Steam, go to the game, go to properties, in the launch option, write DX11. Trust me, you want this running in DirectX 11. You're going to get the benefit of 10-15 extra frames per second. Totally worth it. Just go ahead and do it. Set all your in-game graphics as low as you possibly can. You should be able to play this at an acceptable frame rate. Another thing of note when we were making the profile is, we have gotten to a point now with Unreal Engine 4 titles and UEVR that we can pretty much rattle off a profile pretty quickly. We know where everything is, we can find it, we can set it up for first person, 60 OF, motion controls, all of that, relatively quickly within a day. However, Unreal Engine 5 is a different beast altogether. It's far more complex. So, we had to go hunting for the items, the map, the weapons. They weren't as apparent as, say, an Unreal Engine 4 profile would be to make. It was very, very difficult to find, but we've got it. And the result now is that you do have 60 OF weapon tracking in your hands. With VR Companion, you are able to use the melee system. Items that you can pick up and examine can now be held in your right hand, which just adds to immersion. It's a nice little extra touch, I think. And also the map can be held in your hand. So again, those are all cosmetic, but they really add to the experience in VR. Really makes you feel as though you're stood in Silent Hill. Ooh, scary. Yeah, but this is a huge deal. Today is a huge deal because we are huge fans of Silent Hill since way, way, way back in the early 2000s. And Silent Hill 2 is an absolute classic with good reason. And it's great to see it now updated for a modern audience. It's great to see this update itself, retaining everything that made Silent Hill so good, modernizing it to a degree, adding to it where it needs to. It's so far, this is a fantastic remake. It's up there with the Resident Evil remakes in terms of how respectful they were to the originals and what new things they brought to the table. Yeah, Blooper Team have taken that blueprint of the Resident Evil remakes and they've run with it with Silent Hill, and yeah, the results are fantastic. And of course the added bonus of being able to play it in VR thanks to UEVR is just icing on the cake. I am so freaking happy. I'm going to be lost in this town for the next I don't know how long. Yeah, psyched. Okay, we're going to go play. Yeah, see you all later. So I guess we're going to leave it there, you guys. Like, comment and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, queries, any critiques, put them down below. If indeed there are any games you'd like us to look at VRifying in the future, put those down below and we will presumably get back to you eventually. You can also follow us on TikTok for our adventures over there, which are basically condensed versions of what we do over here. And yeah, follow us on all social medias. All links will be in the descriptions, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you there also. Alright, VRified Games out.
VRified.